If you've been given this assignment, it's because I've noticed that you are either repeatedly forgetting to put your name on documents or putting your name on it incorrectly. This is an English class, and part of English is learning how to punctuate and capitalize correctly. So I feel that it's fair to expect you to know how to do this the right way. And so you're going to practice this in a couple of different formats. So you're going to watch this video, which you're watching right now. I'm going to go through a couple of different examples for you. So first off, let's talk about when you're filling out a form. When you're filling out a form and it asks you to put your last name, comma, first name, the correct way to do that would be your last name, capitalized, a comma, and we always put a space after punctuation marks, and then your first name. Right, so there are a couple places it's going to alternate back and forth between asking you to practice doing it both ways. The second place just asks for your name. Nothing special, just your name. So let's look at an example of when you would do that. Any of those documents that I give you, I know that you think that because your name is up here, you don't have to put your name on it. But this is the document that I'm giving you. And if I were to print this document off and you don't put your name on it, you can't get credit for it. So when it asks for your name, again, you want to make sure that you put a space after the colon. And then it does not ask for your last name first, so you can go ahead and write it the way that you normally would. It also asks you for the date. You leave a space. If this was a formal paper, I would ask you to write the date out formally, but you can write it in numeric form. If you do choose to write it in proper format, you need to make sure, number one, that you capitalize the month correctly, and you should write the entire month out. So I would say September 30th, comma, space again, 2020. Anytime we have a comma, a period, a colon, we put a space after it. And then tell me what class you're in. So you might be my online 8 o'clock class. You might be Core 4. Okay, so when it asks you to write your name, you just write it the regular way. And the next one asks you last name, first name. So you put your last name, comma, space, and your first name. The next one asks you just for your name. And you're going to continue doing that and practicing this. Anytime we do a form, if I see that you're putting your name on it incorrectly, you're going to get this to do again. And this is really the only way that I can think of to make sure that we start getting a little bit more consistent at doing things, maybe slowing down, taking a second to proofread, make sure that we're doing things the right way.